Hello, my name's Michael Levin, and this is Cards and Boards. Got a box in the mail today. I was hoping for Endangered Orphans, but this is almost as good. A while back, I got a game called Madness at Midnight. It's a game where you play cultist, one of the great old ones, trying to bring about the end of the world. Now, I love Cthulhu, and I love all things Cthulhu, so I had to back this. So, around the same time, there was another game coming out, being back. I can't remember if it's happening at the same time, or if it's just before or just after. But I have here Fate of the Elder Gods. And it came with an expansion, Beasts from Beyond. So it was this thing it came with. Azathoth. It's the mat for Azathoth. So the Azathoth card. Ghoul and Sean. Let's look inside Fate of the Elder God. Now, there's a bit of an uproar in the Kickstarter because people are going, the Elder Gods are the good gods that fight against the great old ones. And so it should be called Fate of the Great Old Ones. Technically, Lovecraft never had any good gods in there. That was added long after the fact. So I don't really have that big of a problem with it. I never really cared about the Elder Gods one way or the other. Well, they do have a point. Should have been Fate of the Great Old Ones, but that's neither here nor there. So we have the art book, or not the art book, the rule book. They had an option to get the art book. I unfortunately did not take that option. I am kicking myself for that because the art, for the most part, looks amazing, except for the first draft of Dagon. Dagon looked like Godzilla, but like I said, the art looks really good. I wish I had got the art book. There we go. Yes, Cthulhu. Yogg-Sothoth, Saga. I apologize for not being able to pronounce them properly, but then again, I think that's the rather the point. Nyarlathotep, the Crawling Chaos, Ithakos. I know I said that wrong. I can't say it right. He Who Shall Not Be Named, or Hastor, the King in Yellow. Athlich Nacha, the Spider God. I cannot pronounce. Bokrug. Okay, my pronunciations of the great old ones, not great, but oh well. We have the tokens. I have little instructions on the back of these ones. These are counters for here, and you have the board, which, ooh. The art on the back of the board is awesome. I don't know the point of the art of the back of the board, but it's awesome. Then you have the board itself, which is sort of like a clock. It's the fake clock. You're moving people around. They're dying in the center. still kind of fun. Ooh, this looks awesome. Cthulhu miniatures. The counter is you move around the board, casting spells. These are awesome, awesome miniatures. Oh, it's worth the price of the game just for those miniatures. Here you got a bunch of nasty, awful investigators, always ruining your fun. Are they all female? I think they're all female. Yes, they are all female. Now we have the cultists. Now, if you've seen or played Madness at Midnight, you know they have meeples. These, if nothing else, these are much nicer than meeples. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is using the miniatures from this game and from Madness at Midnight. Okay, so you have the dice with Cthulhu and elder signs and such. You have, I think they're the point markers. Mark them off where you are. Use the points for one and elder sign for the other. There are different colors. I believe they're all the same. Yeah, they're all the same mold. Just different colors. And they did a really good job picking colors, because none of them are easy to mistake in bad lighting, really. It has to be really bad lighting to mistake them. Probably at Miskatonic University. You have these look like artifacts. I'll be honest, it's been a while since I watched any of the playthrough videos, so I can't remember most of what it is. I was looking at the Kickstarter comments today for the first time in a while, and realized that, oh, people are getting this now. So I wasn't actually expecting to get this in a couple of weeks, but they did send to Canada first, which threw me off. But I thought it was really cool, because usually we get it about anywhere from about 2 weeks to several months afterwards, after the States. And then, of course, the UK is, and other places are worse. But I was really surprised to see it today. That's my main point. So, I think that's a cheat sheet. This is definitely one, because it's got turn order and everything. Yes, these are cheat sheets. Okay. I really like their Hastor. Not last step. Not bad. Definitely. It's not what more people go with, so it's really, I find that really cool, but I don't know. I think these are the spell cards, yes. They have spell effects here. On the back, they have different symbols. So you cast, I know you cast spells by putting them down, face down in a certain order. And then when you get enough of the certain symbols, you can play play an actual spell face up. So they are not only what you cast, the spells you cast, but they're also what you use to power your spells. which I remember thinking, that's pretty cool. Oh, this is a spell card. I know that, so. I'm not sure about these ones. They might be more spell cards or just things you put in there to sort of come up with works. I'm not sure. Oh my god. These are awesome miniatures. Oh my god, I love this. I love their Cthulhu's. That made the game worse. So that itself made the game worse. It's one of you game. Well, that and the other miniatures, the cultists and such, and Beast from Beyond. You can get the monsters to replace the monster meeples. So even if I don't like this game, I can still get use out of it playing Madness at Midnight. But I'm hoping this is going to be as good as Madness at Midnight. I really like that game. Once again, that was Fate of the Elder Gods. Now for its expansion, Beast from Beyond. These are gonna have a picture on the back. You can tell they're gonna be awesome miniatures. Right now, even as the game's awful, the miniatures make it worthwhile. And from what I remember watching it, playthroughs, it looked like a pretty decent game. I think I'm going to like Madness at Midnight better than this, only because that has a more, I don't know, crafting feel. Seems more, the board and the gameplay seems more abstract. That's more thematic, but this is still going to be a pretty kick-ass game, I think. So you have the rule book. It has picture roll of miniatures. So this is the rules for the Beast from Beyond expansion. You have more maps, more gods, and what have you. And you have the miniatures. One of them come loose, but still. Oh, underneath. Here's where the other cards are. Usually I feel like foam. Maybe they're not. Maybe they're wood. Feels unusual, which for the theme is really good. It's really appropriate. At least not a leather with this texture that's not quite right. And you get your god cards here. And monster cards. Oh, good. Hey, that Dagon looks so much better. The Dagon that I had originally looked like Godzilla. The only art in this I had a problem with, really. Everything else, well, like I say, it may not have been what I was picturing, what I usually picture in my head. Still really awesome, except for Dagon. I'm so glad they fixed Dagon. That's, is that Migo? Yep, that is Amigo. Okay, good. I was right. Make me feel better. There are 2, 3 Migo, it seems. And I mean, that is pretty damn awesome. Pretty damn awesome. Come back in. I guess they should fit snugly. Should not pop out. See, so something must have hit the bottom of it or something. Must have got jarred or something. Oh well. Still got me safe. Now this is Yaki. Hounds of Tinsel. Hounds of Tindalis. Tindalis, I believe is how it's pronounced. I always call it tinsel, I don't know why. Probably because I'm lazy. Oh. Is that? Yup. It's a few of them. I believe these are deep ones. Yep, deep ones. Another hound. Still the same mold. Still has two of them. Now this is I should know the name of this. Or yeah, this is one of the ghost spawn. I thought there was another name for it, I don't know. Don't think is that okay, yes, okay, these are both Shoggoth. Is that right? The two different skulls for Shoggoth? It doesn't really look like a picture, but then again, it's a Shoggoth, so that pretty much is fitting. So yes, this looks awesome. Very, very happy with how this looks. Oh yes, there's more spell cards. Yeah, because I think up here is the spells is what you need to have laid down in order to cast them. Like I say, I'm really looking forward to trying this out. It's Halloween coming up. Glad to have more horror-based games and Cthulhu-based games. Now, they recently kickstarted a game, Cthulhu or Cult of Cthulhu or something like that. Basically, it was another one where you're playing the cultist, and you're trying to summon your god before everyone else. The board looked a lot like this. The gameplay didn't seem as in depth for some reason. Now I'm sure it's going to be a great game. I just didn't back it. I was going to, and then I thought better of it because I've been spending way too much money on Kickstarter lately. If you don't believe me, ask my wife. She'll tell you that I've definitely been spending way too much. So I had to cut back. So unfortunately, I didn't back that one. This one looks amazing. If for no other reason, it's worth the money just for the miniatures. And I can add those miniatures to Madness at Midnight, so they can do double duty. Other than that, I think that's all I have to say. If you like what you see, please like, subscribe, and comment. We love getting comments. Let me know if you've tried Madness at Midnight and you tried this. Let me know what you think is better. If you want to see us do this and compare the two, let us know. If you're sick of Cthulhu scene, I just think you might have to. I think I might not be the person to complain to about that because I love Cthulhu and I pretty much throw money at nearly everything. Unfortunately, I didn't throw money at the other campaign, but I probably will end up eventually getting it if I see it in stores. But other than that digression, that's all I really have to say about Fate of the Elder Gods. Thank you for joining us at Cards and Boards. Have a good evening.